Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 3D printers in the market for this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these 3D printers, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the Vinci Mini Wireless 3D. The Vinci Mini Wireless 3D printer is a budget-oriented, uniquely designed piece of tech that's oriented towards newcomers and casual consumers. So if you find yourself in this category, stick with us in the next couple of minutes to find out what makes this 3D printer so special. Design-wise, with its bright orange plastic case, the Vinci Mini definitely stands out from the crowd of black printers. Additionally, the case covers the workings of the printer, but the print bed and hot extruder are still open to the world. A cheap fold-it-yourself plastic cover is composed, however this probably won't stop curious fingers for too long, so some caution is needed for younger users. To continue, at the bottom of the open space in the middle of the Mini is the print bed, a 6x6 inch aluminium slab covered with a sheet of tape that the PLA print material sticks to. For your information, this sheet can be easily swapped out if it's damaged while removing a print, while the Mini ships with 3 of these. This print bed allows the Vinci Mini to build prints up to 5.9 by 5.9 by 5.9 inches or a little more than 205 cubic inches. Now for this price range and for a printer this small, that's still a good size, but there is one caveat. Since there's no heating on the print bed, larger prints may not always stay stuck to the bed. When it comes to the controls, well, the Vinci Mini has no controls on the printer itself. Instead, everything's located in the XYZware program, available as a free download for Windows and Mac. To be more specific, this program is straightforward and simple to use, presenting you with a rotatable preview of the 3D model. You can scale, shift, or load multiple models to print at once, but you can't edit the models. For your safe insurance, the Vinci Mini works only with PLA filament from XYZ, so if you try to install a reel of third-party filament without one of the NFC tags that accompanies a reel of XYZ's own filament, the printer will refuse to accept it. As well as authorizing the filament for use, these tags contain the color of the filament, plus a running total of the amount used. To conclude, if you're looking for a budget 3D printer that performs and looks premium, then this could be your ideal choice. At number 4, it's the FlashForge Creator Pro. The FlashForge Creator Pro is one of the most mid-range options you can find in the popular 3D printers category. To begin with, like many other printers, the FlashForge Creator Pro requires manual bed leveling since it does not have automatic bed leveling. The bed level must be very precise to achieve quality prints. So, considering this, the FlashForge is made mainly for professionals. Additionally, the printer supports printing from an SD card and from a computer using USB. However, it does not ship with Wi-Fi capabilities. You can add these later as an add-on. As we stated, it comes mostly pre-assembled, but it still requires you to attach the printer heads, filament tubes and spool holders, which are fairly simple to assemble. The filament loading and unloading is easy to understand once you find the filament section under Utilities. Moreover, it's simple to use, but the bed leveling can be frustrating for beginners. Let's talk about its features. The printer is open source with 2 extruders which allow for dual color printing or water dissolvable supports. It allows any filament brand and is not locked to FlashForge's material. In addition, the heated bed allows you to print ABS filament with minimal warping depending on how well you leveled your bed, which can heat up to 130 degrees Celsius. To be more specific, the extruders can also reach high temperatures up to 280 degrees Celsius, which allows you to use a large variety of materials. The FlashForge also comes with a blueprint bed sticker, so when you have leveled your bed correctly, PLA and ABS materials stick very well to the blue sticker on the bed. Furthermore, the FlashForge Creator Pro makes it very easy to clear jams from the nozzle or from the stepper motor. Last but not least, the FlashForge Creator Pro's printer quality is average for this price range. The printer can print overhangs very well, but has a hard time with small objects. The printer has a range of 100 to 500 microns, But even at the 100 micron setting, very small objects don't come out that good. But that is to be expected of fused deposition modeling 3D printers. Overall, if you're a professional and maybe looking for a cheaper 3D printer, this could be your answer. At number 3, it's the MakerBot Replicator Plus. MakerBot's Replicator Plus is a premium 3D printer that backs many interesting features with fluid performance. The brand itself is now aiming at education and high-volume print users, while the MakerBot Replicator Plus is the 6th generation of MakerBot's flagship model. From a design perspective, changes from previous models are subtle, though with the same open grey plastic frame over a metal skeleton. The front, sides and top of the printer are open, so younger users will need to be supervised to avoid squished or burned fingers. Additionally, print volume for the Replicator Plus is a sizable 11.6 by 7.6 by 6.3 inches for a total of 550 cubic inches. This is pretty big compared to other competitors at this price range. To continue, you'll find a 3-inch LCD on top of the Replicator Plus, along with a combination dial and button that can control all of the features of the printer. Near this, you'll find a USB port for USB thumb drives or memory card readers for printing directly. Additionally, the Replicator Plus includes Wi-Fi and Ethernet connections that allow it to join your local network for printing from PCs, Macs and mobile devices, while a small webcam is also included pointing down onto the printing area so you can monitor a print remotely to see when it's complete. Moving on, the reel of filament used for printing is stored in a tray that lifts from the back of the printer, which is definitely tidier than having the filament reel hanging off the back of the printer. But it does make it harder to figure out how much filament is left, which can be annoying if you often switch print materials. Moreover, you can control the Replicator Plus directly from the device itself, from the MakerBot's desktop programs running on a PC or Mac, or from the MakerBot app in iOS or Android. Moreover, the 3-inch LCD screen with 2 buttons and a combination dial button will allow you to start and stop prints, monitor the printing process, and change settings. To conclude, MakerBot's Replicator Plus is definitely a must-have, and if you've got the budget for it, this is your best pick. At number 2, it's the Ultimaker 2 Plus. The Ultimaker 2 Extended is the large version of the well-known multifunctional Dutch 3D printer. It comes equipped with a heated build platform and can print at a resolution of up to 20 microns, while it supports both PLA and ABS and can print at a speed of 300mm per second. First out of the box, assembling the printer doesn't take that long. What you do is place the glass plate into the metal fixtures on the floor of the printer, where it's held in place by 2 metal clamps in front. On the back of the printer is an opening into which you snap in the filament spool holder, while you need a little arm power for that. To continue, on the side of the printer you'll see another opening, and this is where the filament guide is mounted. As soon as you plug in the cable, the Ultimaker 2 Extended is ready to start. Now, to start with the printing process, you first have to place the filament spool on the filament holder so that the printing material can roll off counterclockwise. Then you load the filament through the filament guide into the material feeder on the back of the printer. What I like most about this printer is when you select the corresponding function on the menu, the filament will be automatically fed in. As soon as the material comes out of the nozzle, you click Continue and the installation of the Ultimaker 2 Extended is done. Now, when it comes to software, even if you have ready-made 3D models, you still have to prepare the virtual models for printing using the right software. Additionally, Cura is an established software program used with the Ultimaker series. Moreover, the program is excellent and can be used with other printer models as well, while it's compatible with Windows, Mac OS and Linux Ubuntu, and more importantly, it's free. As for the file models, .stl, .dae and .amg file formats are supported. Overall, if you're looking for a professional 3D printer that covers pretty much everything you need for your printing, then this could be your ideal choice. And at number 1, it's the Formlabs Form 2. When it comes to 3D printing, FDM printers take all the reputation. Formlabs hold the number 1 position for several years now, and their flagship 3D printer Form 2 doesn't come cheap, but the quality and performance that you get in return is priceless. Formlabs Form 2 is a reliable, professional, high-quality SLA 3D printer that delivers stunning results. Although this high-class SLA 3D printer isn't aimed at the regular consumer who wants to dabble in 3D printing, it's aimed for those people who have a clear use case and a budget. So what we're really talking about is semi-professional and professional users. What makes this SLA 3D printer interesting is the consistent quality. While FFF printers need a constant balancing of parameters, temperatures, filaments and extruders, the Formlabs Form 2 just delivers without you having to worry about quality. Additionally, fused filament fabrication, FFF, is the most common desktop 3D printer technology. An FFF printer feeds plastic filament into a heated extruder and prints layers with the molten material. FFF 3D printers are versatile machines and can use different materials. To continue, when it comes to setting up the Form 2, well, it's a breeze. What you basically do is just put the printer on a flat and sturdy surface and you open the orange cover to attach the build platform. However, if you're new to SLA 3D printers, you might be surprised to find that the build platform of the Formlabs Form 2 hangs upside down. That's because the object is drawn out from the resin, so to speak. Next up, you put the resin tray in place and click in the tray wiper. The latter is an improvement over the previous generation Form 1 series. Every time a layer is finished, the print bed moves up a little. Then the wiper moves and makes sure the resin is spread equally on the tray. After this step, you slide the Form 2 resin tank into the printer, plug in the power cord and start the printer. The last step is adding the Formlabs Form 2 to your wireless network. As an alternative, you can use the USB or Ethernet ports to transfer files. While there's plenty to talk about this 3D printer, I don't think we can cover everything there is. So if you're looking for a high-end 3D printer that has the most premium features with top-notch performance, this is your answer.